I know that the Browns are idiots. Browns are idiots because they could have had both of them, both the kids. So that's all I want to say. Uh, Continue to be idiots, Cleveland. Uh, you guys could have had. Well, no, no, not Cleveland as a state, but as an organization, you guys could have had both Sanders and the number two pick, who y'all
Travis Hunter.
traded, who y'all traded and gave to the Jags for free. So, hey, this is the reason why you're lucky to have dedicated players like what's his name? Why do I'm so
Miles,
bad with
Miles
names?
Garrett.
Miles Garrett. You're lucky to have dedicated guys like him who want to stay. You know what I'm saying? Because damn, do you know how to run cattle off the farm? Jesus Christ. What kind of dumbass fucking move was that? They claimed that they were going to get more players for the position. Well, who the hell? Travis, he's two players in one. So where the fuck is the logic in that? Where the hell was you gonna get more players than Travis Hunter when this motherfucker plays both sides of the ball? You fucking idiots. That's all I wanted to say, man.
And they drafted Gabriel ahead of him. Like, why would
Bro,
you?
That was really stupid.
but
You
Galvez,
got
Galvez,
five quarterbacks.
Galvez, he's he's two players in one. Yet the
No, no, I
Browns
get
said
it.
they were gonna. No, no, the Browns said they were gonna get more players at need, but you've got an all-star at cornerback and an all-star at receiver in one player, bruh. Where's the logic, Cleveland?
I think the
Mm.
bigger question is what the hell happened to Shedeur? Like, was it? I mean, because you hear the stories. Did he botch the interviews? Were they sticking it to Deion? I mean, who knows,
Can I
man?
answer that? Can I answer that? Can I answer that? That goes down to how powerful the players' union is for the NBA and how soft the players' union is for the NFL. That's literally what it comes down to it because you've got somebody that at a stature like LeBron James who,
Hmm.
yeah, you don't want to say the NBA, I mean, the player is bigger than the league. But damn it, LeBron has that stature of, yes, he is bigger than the fucking league. That's the reason why he's able to fucking make power moves. And you look at the players organization in the NBA, that players union is a motherfucker, man. So that just goes, you got to give that credit. I'm sorry, but the NFL's ran like a slave plantation, dude. It really is. The players have no power. So when the fuck was you ever going to get Deion in a position where he's bigger than the league and he can make a power move like that? Nigga, the league, no, they're going to come together and they're going to show you you're not bigger than us. So that's what it really came down to. If the players union to me what was that powerful, then Deion would have been able to. I think he would have been able to maneuver that. But that's just my opinion.
Is that all?
I
All
think it's
right.
crazy. Like Deion's former team, the son prank called Shedeur off some bullshit for kicks and giggles. A quarterback in top five in all college football ratings. Got to sit there for to the fifth round to get picked and go to a team that got five QBs
Right.
when you could have had them in the second and third round. So and then you want to come talk about um oh he sabotaged the interview. Like, bro, you really think Deion gonna let a child of his tarnish his name by quote unquote sabotaging the interview? Like, why would he? Talking about Shedeur, why would he sit there for 4 rounds when you know he should have got picked higher and say something like "God don't make mistakes" and then go with an interview and fuck it up? That's not his mo. Like
Um.
he trained, they've been trained from birth to carry themselves a certain way because that's prime. That's a Hall of Fame player who's been in the NFL Network, who who won championships for Jackson State, who turned a whole football program around in Colorado. They won one game when they arrived. One game. Now you got 8 players there in the NFL. But you want to sit there and bash him because he's being a father? Like, you can't call black fathers deadbeats and overbearing at the same time. Like, pick one.
Yeah. It was like LeVar. Remember when LeVar got all like they were talking shit about LeVar, and then
But see,
it
that's the
wasn't
players'
until
union. That's
it
the
wasn't
players.
until it wasn't until Jello really made it when they were like, "Oh, his sons went 3 for 3. He's a great dad," and
But even then, all 3 of them are millionaires now. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
He got both his sons in the NFL. So it's like, I said, you
Nah,
can't.
you nah. But at the same time, when I learned that he didn't look where okay, so was this interview process squeaky clean for Shedeur? Hell no. Hell no, it wasn't. Because damn it, why the fuck wasn't you at Pro Day? Why wasn't you at the combine? Not that not that other players or other QBs haven't gone that route and still got drafted, but
So yeah,
I wish he would have just went. I wish he would have went to the combine. I wish he
I,
would have did
I don't
those
know.
type of things. I do.
Well,
I
I
I
don't know
just
about
wish
the
he did. I
combine,
wish he
but
did. Pro day at least.
I
Pro
thought
Combine,
day
he
at
no
least, bro.
combine.
I thought he did his pro
Shit.
day though. I thought he
he
did his
did the
pro
pro
day.
day, and he looked not very good. He missed on like a bunch of throws, but
Uh,
it was just the pro day. Like, but at the end of the day, look, the NFL
okay, not the
always
pro day then. The workout. What was it? The work. What did he miss? He missed the combine, correct?
He didn't do he didn't throw at the combine.
He did. That's what I'm saying. He didn't throw at the combine,
But I
bro.
mean,
That's
a
that's
lot of
that's
quarterbacks don't throw at the combine though.
no, because they don't
okay.
throw to their receivers. They don't, they don't
Yeah,
got.
it's just
So his pro day was horrible.
Wasn't horrible, but he did miss on a lot of throws. But
I don't
Oh,
know. But I heard a report where in his Giants interview, they gave him, I guess, stuff to look at, and he came in unprepared, and then I guess Brian Daboll called him out for it. Um,
Well,
so I
and he
don't
didn't
know,
like it.
and he didn't like it. No,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
But these are just
And
reports, so
picking.
who
These are
knows?
just reports. This is
Yeah.
just
Yeah. But at the end
This
of the
shit was all
day, I think
about being jealous of Deion. That's all that shit was.
most NFL owners are old white racist dudes who they don't care what you look like or how you are, as long as you're not the quarterback. If you're the quarterback, you're the face of the franchise. They want you to be squeaky clean. They're saying that's why Lamar fell off the first round. That's why these other quarterbacks, So I hate, it sucks, but hey, it's their
yeah.
league. They,
Fifth round is
Just
crazy.
ball out now. At this point.
crazy.
that,
Let's just say that report is true. Fifth round is still crazy. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for his talent in the fifth round, it's
Yeah.
just that's absolutely wild. And
It
to
just
go
sucks
back
for
to
him.
the,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, to go back to the prank. He wasn't the only one that got pranked. By the way, like there were other players that got pranked as well, which I don't understand how that's funny. Like I don't.
Nah.
It's not funny at all.
I'll say this. The one good thing about it is even though they got 5 quarterbacks, none of them are particularly good. So
No.
None of them
if
what?
it, none of them are really that. I mean, there's an old Joe Flacco. Kenny Pickett were any good. He would still be with the Steelers. Deshaun is just, I don't know. I mean, Deshaun
I
has
mean,
all type
Deshaun's
of,
also hurt, so
yeah.
they
Yeah.
really
And
have
then
four.
right, and
And
then you have
and they want nothing to do with him, but he got a guaranteed contract, so they have no choice but to keep him.
Yeah.
and then they have Dylan Gabriel who's 5'11". So basically, if Joe Flacco doesn't come out and play like he did 2 years ago when he led them to the playoffs, there's a chance Shedeur could start games for them at some point next year. because the quarterback room, even though there's a lot of people in them, none of them are that good, really.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
but I wanted
But
to
it's gonna be like a real quick. It's gonna be like a tug of war because you're gonna have the NFL guys hoping Shedeur fails because then it's gonna be like we were right about him. Y'all were calling us this, and that. But then on the other hand, if he lights up the league, I mean, how stupid are the NFL and the executives gonna look? So it's really like a tug of war right now.
It's a great storyline too. It's just to see how he turns out because it would be so much more fun if he's good. You know.
oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
Let's
offensive line gonna be tricky though, because he was like most hit quarterback in college, and he took some hard hits. So hopefully they fix that shit, because